Let's talk about mistake, misrepresentation, duress, and undue influence in contract. Mistake, there are two types of mistake. There's mistake of fact. Remember the blue shoe, red shoe scenario, that contract is void. And there's mistake of value. This is a situation whereby, for instance, I see a clock in your grandma's house and I'm like, oh, this clock is beautiful, I'll give you 10,000 naira for it. And you're like, this clock is not even serving any purpose anyway, I'll give it to you. And maybe before I pick up the clock, you hear that some people are offering 10 million naira for that clock. You're still bound to sell to me for 10,000 naira because I offered, you accepted, and I've paid you the 10,000 naira. Though morally I might be obligated to give you, but that's it. Fraudulent misrepresentation is where someone lies about a clause in a contract. For instance, if I tell you that this car I am about to sell to you has never had an accident, that is clearly misrepresentation, and that contract is void if it has had an accident. And then there is undue influence. Imagine your grandma calls you and tells you, your grandma that cannot drive tells you that the nurse in a nursing home sold her a car. You should know that the nurse has used her influence to coerce your grandma into that contract, and that contract is voidable. While duress is where there is a threat of harm or blackmail or anything getting you to sign a contract. For instance, if someone puts a gun to my head and says, sell me your house, obviously I don't want to die now, I'm going to give them the house. So that kind of contract is void. Follow for more tips.